Sirin is a character that plays an integral part in Honkai's story. We first meet her during Chapter 2 of the game, appearing as a mysterious figure tormenting Kiana in her dreams. As we progress through the game's story, we soon come to realize that Sirin is actually a Herrscher, a being that we were repeatedly told that is the big bad of this world, a being that must be eradicated at the fastest speed. In-game, she's shown to be just your typical expendable villain with a standard murder everyone plan. The type of villain you can find in many stories. That was my initial impression. However, as I learned more about her, she became much more, and here's why. A well-written villain for me is someone who is more than just an evil force waiting to be squashed. They need to represent much more in the context of the overall story. They need to be relatable. While we may not have to agree with their motivation behind their plot, we have to understand them. Great villains create an unrelenting hatred from the audience, and in this way we strive for them to be defeated. But in order for the audience to not just outright hate the villain but to be somewhat sympathetic towards them. Heads up, before we start, in this video I will be primarily talking about the manga Second Eruption, so if you haven't read it yet, I recommend doing so before watching this video, so let's continue. From the opening moments of Second Eruption, we see her murder the entire Babylon's lab staff, proclaim her villain plot, and acting like you're a typical villain. After awakening as the Herrscher of the Void, she then proceeded to severely wound Teresa, who chased after her, which no doubt had all of us hating her. Before Sirin beat Teresa up, Sirin showed her what she had gone through in an attempt to recruit Teresa, being tested on in the name of helping humanity survive. This hits close to our reality, especially today, where we conduct a lot of vaccine testing on various animals, which is pretty much what the scientist is treating these girls as. Later on, she escaped to the moon and gets a power-up, and at this point, she thinks of herself as a god and became much more arrogant. She then starts killing indiscriminately, her heart filled with a deep hatred for humanity, basically going past the point of no return. But I want everyone watching this video to see what's really behind this anger was actually just a girl who wanted nothing more than to live a happy life, to be given love. This was further reinforced in her dream world where she role-played as Cecilia's daughter. It's here we see this other side of her, the ordinary side of her. How badly she missed her mother, what she had gone through to end up like this. Sirin would eventually be slain at the end of the manga. Throughout the story, there were efforts to bring her back, notably by Cecilia. Ultimately, it would fail. Yet, this attempt truly touched her heart. We clearly see this in her wishes at the end of the manga. The darkness never ended. The dreams kept coming. Dreams of falsehoods, fantasies, and lies. She didn't dream of her mother. Instead, she dreamt of the woman who lied to her. She missed her warm and soothing embrace. What if she was just an ordinary girl? Could she maybe live together with her in happiness and bliss? What if she was given another chance in life? And when she would eventually reawake inside K423 Kiana 16 years later, it's here we take a step back and wonder. Was everything that happened to her leading to her eventual awakening really her fault? How it transformed a little girl into a cold-blooded killing machine. All these little bits of information enable us to better understand her. Sirin had us go through a roller coaster of emotions throughout the story, ranging from hatred to sympathy. Ultimately, it was her wish to start over as Cecilia's daughter that became the reason why our Kiana exists today. These are reasons I believe to be what makes Sirin such a relatable character. Do you agree with what I said? Have I missed anything you thought I should have mentioned? Let me know down below. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.